Okay. Thank you very much. Line past Council Chair Malcolm would like to share some comments.
Yes, Lion District Governor, I think last year, to reflect the comments that were made by Lion Isaac, I think we agreed in principle that the presentation of the budget should fully reflect the total expenses to be incurred by the district. So the question is, how can this be done? What we need is 3 columns. We need, the first column is the column that you have in the budget right now. The second column will be entitled Other Revenues and Contributions. And you would list whatever revenues and contributions if you intend to spend, and then you list all the other expenses for the district governor under the appropriate columns, and then you have a third column that would be a total column. What this does, Lion District Governor, it allows clubs and members in the district to fully understand what the total cost is for running the district, what costs are being covered by dues paid by members, and what costs are being covered by other contributions. So the revision that we talked about earlier, I would very much suggest, Lion District Governor, that we use that particular format. Don't mix the contributions with the dues. Keep the dues column separate. You say, these are the expenses that are being covered by dues. These are the expenses that are being covered by other contributions, so we can be clear. And then we have the total cost of running the district. Thank you very much. That's my but I think we agreed in principle to this in Lion Isaac's administration.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, past Council Chair. Your suggestion or recommendation duly noted. And will be duly noted. Immediate past district governor would like to add to make an additional comment. Go right ahead.
Yeah, thank you, District Governor. So this was done last year, and when all of the revenues and expenses were taken into consideration, we had a deficit of just over $6,000 US. This was presented to the cabinet, and it is not by accident that a previous administration had exceeded its budget by about $7,000 US. So we have a range. That is not what I spent, but that we have a range of where what the excess looks like.
Thank you very much, immediate past district governor. We now move to bills for approval. Lion Wally, have you received a copy of those? If you can present it for us, please.
Thank you very much, Lion District Governor. Yes, bills for approval, the first cabinet meeting. Expenses are website hosting, $425. July, August, September, October, and November. That covers that period. Website changeover, $350. Airfare, Cabinet Secretary Treasurer, first cabinet meeting, $247. Hotel, Cabinet Secretary Treasurer, first cabinet meeting, $720. Hotel, District Governor, 2 nights, first cabinet meeting, $360, totaling $2,102. Those are the expenses which have been presented to the Finance Committee so far.
Thank you. Are there any comments? Floor is now open for comments. Lion Tracy, past Council Chair.
Yes, Line District Governor. Regarding these expenses, you'll note that Hotel Cabinet Secretary Treasurer, $720. You know, we are stranded here now for not God knows how long. And obviously that figure will have to change. But you will have to bring a supplementary to take those funds from the reserves, because they will not fit into your budget. You know, you understand what I'm trying to say? Right, and I noticed some 2 nights for you, same thing will happen. That 2 nights will maybe go to 5 or 6. So instead of trying to fit that into your budget, the district has reserves that you can take those from reserve, the extras.
Thank you very much, Past Council Chair, for your advice. Past Council Chair Lionel Eldridge.
He's asking you to take monies that are not approved, so you better be careful. Yeah. In your state, sorry. When the supplementary comes. Okay, I didn't get that bit from Lion Tracy. So in this case here, we cannot take on these. The only ones that I see we can work on would be the website, the Secretary Treasurer's affairs, and of course the Secretary Treasurer's $720. This is the only ones we can deal with currently. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Past Council Chair. As such, we will revise the bills payable. Yes, Lion Claudio? Hold a minute, please. Just wait for the mic. Thank you.
Lion District Governor, Lion Claudio, St. Martin Lions Club. As far as I know, and as far as LIAT is concerned, the Totola group can leave tomorrow on their flight at 11:50. So unless you all want to stay, you are welcome. But that flight was not canceled. The Totola flight is still on tomorrow at 11:50. So I don't think you have to stay in the hotel any extra nights.
Thank you very much, Lion Claudio. That means myself and Lion Isaac will remain friends. Sorry, Lion Isaac, but Leah, my favorite airline. Thank you. Given the advice from past council chairs, we will amend the submitted bills for approval. We will take out the 2 nights expenses for the district governor. So this will bring the new total to $1,742. All right? Thank you very much, Lion Wally. That figure will be presented in a supplementary budget. Okay. Can I have a motion for the adoption of for the approval of the bills payable? Sorry. Yes.
Thank you, Lion District Governor. I, Joan Mead, Melvin Jones, fellow chairperson, Zone 4A, beg to move the motion for the approval of the bills payable.
Do we have a seconder?
Lion District Governor, I, Leslie Salmon, Zone Chairperson for Zone 2C, second that motion.
Thank you, Lion Leslie, Zone Chair. All those in favor? Any against? Okay, approved. Thank you. We now move to item number 16, sorry. Approval of banking arrangements. CABSEC will share the details on that.
Thank you, Lion District Governor. We have approached Banco Popular de Puerto Rico in the Tortola, British Virgin Islands to be the approved bank for the sub-district 60B for the Lionistic year 2015-2016. We are currently in the process of obtaining the required documents, including the very onerous due diligence requirements for opening this account.
Thank you very much. Lion Capsec has given the name of the bank. Could I have a motion for approval of the bank name to be the bank for the sub-district funds for this lionistic year?
Lion District Governor, I, Norman Buzzell, Zone Chairman 4B, would like to move a motion for the approval of banking arrangement be adopted.
Thank you. Do we have a seconder?
Lion District Governor, I, Roger Padmore, MJF, Zone Chairperson, Zone 3A, beg to second that.
Okay. All those against? Good. I'm changing it around. Keeping you on your toes. All those in favor? All right, good. I'm just trying to ensure that the head table hasn't fallen asleep. Thank you. It's carried, so the Banco Popular is the approved bank.
Lion District Governor, other distinguished members at the head table and in the audience, Leos, my fellow Lions, good morning. This is Zone 1B's report and is being presented by yours truly, Ayo Sparks. There are 7 clubs in Zone 1B with 205 lions. For service activities to date, the clubs have completed a total of 39 projects with a cost of $5,326 and have impacted some 847 persons and expended some 235 man-hours. Financial and other obligations. From the report received to date, only 1 club has settled all its financial obligation for this fiscal year. All the other clubs have promised to settle before September 30, 2015. DG core area. All the clubs in the zone have embraced the district governor's core areas and have made plans to actively pursue those which are relevant to their respective areas and resources. All the clubs reporting have identified a signature project which they intend to continue or implement during the year. Risk status analysis. The membership and attendance figures suggested that Porus, St. Catherine Central, and St. Elizabeth South clubs need fairly urgent attention in respect of membership. It is obvious, however, that the current members are very dedicated, although the average age membership increases the urgency. The approach has been to attract younger members, but there are some challenges in attracting new members. This is as follows. The demographics of the area in which they operate does not make it easy to identify younger members, or it might be necessary to attempt to identify and attract more than 1 member at a time to increase the chances of the new members feeling comfortable and therefore assimilating easier. Mandeville Lions Club has the largest member, but the lowest reporting average attendance. To make this transition from a good club to an excellent club, we need to find ways to increase the membership experience and thereby encourage more members to attend regular meetings or projects. Although some of the clubs have not yet filed their July report with LCI and have not paid their international dues, the risk level at this stage does not seem particularly worrying, but monitoring will continue to ensure that any real problem can be recognized early. There are 6 Leo clubs in the zone, 5 of which are Alpha Leo clubs. So at this point in time, we'll only be getting one report, and it's from the Leo Club of Clarendon. A new club was recently certified by the Old Harbor Lions Club. Unfortunately, we do not yet have much information on this club as they are on school break. The total number of Leos in the zone is 90, with St. Elizabeth Technical having over 30 members. Great emphasis will be placed on gathering the information about these clubs and working with the respective Lions Club to ensure proper development of these Leo clubs during the year. In conclusion, this report is based only on 1 month of activity, but the tools in place to identify and address issues early, we hope to keep the clubs in the zone in good health as we all take a stand and make it right through service.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lion Zone Chairperson Ayo Sparks, for your report.